Hi everyone, Harrison here from Oz Powerbanks, here with our new upgraded unit for our 96,000 milliamp outdoor power bank. Now that's a total of 307 watt hours, and as you can see, it is a large unit, really packed full of features. DC output, USB-C, fast charge, everything. So before I get into all the specs, I'll let you know what you get in the pack, and then we can dive straight into the 96,000. So first of all, comes in some nice packaging. Now inside this packaging, you also get, your manual, but you get a couple other cables and connectors. So I'll get those out. Put that box aside. So you get a nice neoprene cover for it to store it in, or to sort of just keep it in there while you're even using it. So you can access all the ports even when it's, let's put that in there. You can access all the ports even when it's sort of in that neoprene cover. Now along with the neoprene cover, you also get a DC cable with a few DC sort of outputs for sort of older laptops, older devices. Yeah, nice to know they include it. If you need something, check the specs in particular. Otherwise, we do have other kits available if you sort of need something quite specific. So shoot us a quick email. But otherwise, yeah, there's a few connectors available, and the tip sizes are below in the specs too. Along with that, you get a USB-A to USB-C cable, just for sort of any USB-C devices, torch, power banks, anything you want to charge up off the 96, you can do so with that. And you also get a USB-C to USB-C cable included, which is absolutely great because this will help you charge laptops, other sort of power-hungry devices. It has a 60 watt USB-C PD output and a 60 watt USB-C PD input as well. So fast charging, because it is such a large power bank, you do want to recharge this quite quickly. So really nice to know it's fast charging, input and output as well. That's pretty much what you get inside the pack. Going over the sort of exterior of the power bank, really rugged build here. So all sort of plastic polymer, hard plastic sort of exoskeleton if you wish. Got some nice grippy sides here, good sturdy handle too. It's not overly heavy for how much capacity it actually has. It's coming in around that 3 kilos, so not light, but this is not designed to be sort of carried around with you on long hikes or anything like that. It's more a base cam unit, have around the home, camping. This is going to be able to run pretty much everything you want to run off it. Got a nice big light at the back, which of a 96,000 milliamp power bank, it's going to have endless amount of lighting output really. So around the camp, night light, pretty much any use you really want to think of. That little light at the back's got you covered. To turn that on, very simple, press the power button and then just hold it down and you'll get your sort of light on at the back there, and hold it down to turn it off. Overall, the nice rugged design, I'm absolutely loving it. Sort of feels very durable, not metal or anything, so it's not going to get any like mad scrapes or anything like that on it. So yeah, it is going to be quite nice. Really decent sort of covers for your outputs too. So you got two USB-A outputs along with a DC output. Now that DC output can actually go anywhere from 12 volts to 24 volts. So it is CPAP compatible. We will have another video going through all the ins and outs about the CPAP devices, sort of what it can charge and what you might need as an accessory. Just having that go up to 24 volts is phenomenal. And then on the other side here, you get your DC input for charging the power bank if you want to charge it off a wall charger through the DC charger provided, or USB-C. And like I said, that USB-C input is an input output. So you can go right up to 60 watt input and charge that thing up quite quick, or 60 watt output as well to charge laptops and bigger power hungry devices. And as you can see, it's got two 12 volt 15 amp cigarette lighter sort of car ports. Really sturdy caps on these. Yeah, like I said, cigarette lighter port, car port. So that is going to be able to charge sort of a fridge. I've actually had a sort of I've had a 40-litre Engel go sort of all weekend. Very controlled scenario, but all weekend sort of no drama at all. So as long as you're putting a bit of power back into this power bank, it does have through power to all of it. You can charge it up via the USB-C or DC input and use these ports as well. And on the top, we've got a wireless charging pad. Very, very simple to use. You just simply turn the power button on, put your phone on top, and it'll start charging instantly. So not only can you have your phone charging, you've also got access now to every single port available. So there's just an amazing amount of sort of recharge options you can do with this thing while maybe having a fridge running as well. So it can do pretty much everything you want in sort of a small, really tightly packaged device. Like I said, you get a DC wall charger included, but I like to charge it off the USB-C port. It's a lot more efficient, and there's a lot more charging options, I suppose, with that being a car option as one. So we sell a 87-watt car charger that I like to sort of pair with this unit because it does have a really high output PD USB-C on it. So you can get the max amount of charge through your car to this unit, which is just phenomenal. And then on the flip side, when you sort of get to camp and you've got this thing fully charged, you can pull this out and actually put it in one of these ports, one of the cigarette lighter ports, which is great because you're adding another sort of 2 ports that you might not have had a use for while maybe running a fridge or something like that off the other sort of cigarette lighter port. So it's really versatile, and it's just a great added extra to just maximize that charging sort of in the car and on the way to your trip, or sort of during your trip as well. But overall, I mean, this thing is just packed with features. Obviously, we'll get into the CPAP sort of features wise a little bit later, but you've got your sort of DC output anywhere from 12 volt to 24 volts. So it's going to do a lot of laptops, a lot of really good devices. To change that is also really, really simple. This button has got a V on it, and all you have to do is hold that down, get it to turn on. It'll come on at 12 volts. So one click, you can cycle it up to your sort of 16.5 volt, 20 volt, 24 volt, and then a single hold will turn that DC port off. So crazy simple to use, going to give you tons of power, tons of recharge options, pretty much going to run every single one of your devices for days on end. But if you're going for an overnight or a couple night sort of stay or weekend away, this power bank's probably going to be the one to use. You're not going to need anything else really. I mean, there's a lot of devices and a lot of ways around not using a sort of 240 volt output. Phones, laptops, you pretty much don't need it for a lot of those devices. So having this sort of option, it's going to maximize your charge. It's going to make it the most efficient charge possible. And not to mention it's 307 watt hours, 96,000 milliamps. So yeah, it's very, very very capable power bank and jam-packed with features. But check out the link below. We've got more information, and if you need any more information, don't hesitate to shoot us a quick email, and we're more than happy to help you figure out if this is going to be the right unit for you or if you might need something different. But I think this is pretty much going to have a lot of people fully covered in all their devices: phones, GoPros, drones, laptops, fridges, you name it. You're going to be able to sort of have a lot of different charging options. Another great feature of this is you can charge it through solar. So we do have a number of solar panels that you can add onto this. Simply just plug it into that DC port or the USB-C if your solar panel allows it, and you've also pretty much got an endless supply of power and output from this one unit. Let us know if you've got any questions or queries, but that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I know it's a lot of information to take in, so yeah, like I said, if you've got any queries, let us know and we can get back to you. But please feel free to like, subscribe. If you like the content and you want to see more informative videos or maybe some more real-world experiences on this power bank and other ones we might sell, let us know in the comments below. But thanks for watching this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.